So, when we start filming, remember to make sure that... What?
I can't do this anymore, man.
Do what?
This facade. When are you going to tell the real story about how you and your wife met?
What are you talking about? I did tell that story. In a Davy's Awesome Stories. I told the whole story of how I met their mother.
No, Davy. When are you going to tell the real story? Hello. Can I help you?
Yes, you can. From this moment on, you can hear nothing but my voice. You will do as I command. Now, once you go into the other room, you'll see a camera girl there. Her name is Ashley. You will tell her there is a movie review for her in the lobby.
A movie review for Ashley in the lobby.
Good. Now, go.
A movie review for Ashley in the lobby.
And afterward, you will remember nothing.
Hey, what's up?
What do you mean, what's up? Why didn't you give her the message?
What message?
The message about the movie review in the lobby.
For whom?
Never mind! I'll do it myself. And for your performance, you will receive no tip.
No tip!
Ah, there you remember. Excuse me, but you are Ashley, right?
Yes?
I was thinking we could work together. I have a movie review you would be perfect for being the camera girl to.
I'm sorry, who are you?
I'm sorry. You see, I am so renowned on YouTube with my 365 subscribers that I sometimes forget to introduce myself. I am Davy is...
Miss Ashley, there is a review for you in the lobby. You know the best part about all that is? He doesn't even know how to hypnotize anyone. I was just drunk off my butt. Skull.
Do you like fun and adventure? Then sit back and enjoy the Brothers Not Lovers as they discuss all things movies. What's overrated or underrated? What makes you go really? Or how dare you? Or even just simply how funny this movie can be. You have the insightful, intuitive Davy, who is awesome. And you have the film bestie, Josh. He's there.
Ah! Davy! I'm awesome. This is Josh, the film bestie.
Are we filming?
Yes. That's why I introduced us. You thought I was just introducing us to nothing?
Well, you used to talk to your imaginary friend.
He wasn't imaginary. That was Dad. And this is... How dare you!
Indeed.
When we take movies that were incessantly bashed, or just didn't get the play they deserved, and look at you and say, how dare you? And this week, Halloween just passed, so why not do a how dare you of monster movies?
Alright, monster movies. She-Devil. The woman from The Nanny in that one. Beautician and the Beast. Scary stuff.
Not even close.
Have you ever seen Fran Drescher up close? Oh, gosh, she gets me excited.
No, the first one, the newest one that didn't get the proper respect it deserved. Everybody going like, oh, it's Nick Cage again. People, why couldn't you give a chance to Renfield?
Seriously, why are you expecting Oscar performances on everything? It's Dracula and Renfield. It's got Nick Cage.
And let me tell you something, after watching the movie, Nick Cage was born to play Dracula.
God, yes.
It was awesome.
I'd like to see him play Jesus or a Mogwai.
Half there with you. But still, people complain because they're like, Nicolas Cage movies suck. But let's be honest, he's made some good movies, and yes, he's made some stinkers. But you know what? He's at a point in his career where he's like, I don't care if you like it, I don't care if it makes money, I'm doing what I want to do. And you know what? Respect!
He even did that movie with Kelly Preston's husband.
John Travolta?
No, Kelly Preston's a woman. She's married to a man who likes women. I don't know what his name is. John fault. I don't know who he's married to. His husband's a lucky guy, though, because he can dance.
But yes, Renfield, where they took Dracula and kind of turned it into a Lifetime movie about an abusive relationship. Awesome.
Well, he should have been nicer to Renfield.
Maybe. But Nick Cage did a great job as Dracula. He was evil, comical, menacing.
He had sharp teeth. Lots of them.
Well, that's Dracula, yes, but it was a really cool movie. It was fun, and yet it tanked. Why? What were you guys expecting out of a Dracula movie? Especially an obvious comedy Dracula movie.
You know what? We need a Dracula movie with Daniel Day-Lewis. Maybe then you'll respect it.
Actually, I would love to see that.
Yeah, I know.
But still, I'm sorry, but if Nick Cage is in it, I will give it a shot. Maybe it'll be good, maybe it'll be bad. Maybe it'll be so awesomely bad that it's good.
So stop treating B movies so bad. Stop hating on the bees. Not the bees! Ah!
So for those of you who saw Renfield come into theaters and said, nah, Nick Cage is in it, how dare you?
Seriously, what else was there to go see?
Our next monster movie, How Dare You? Several years ago, we got a fantastic remake with a fantastic cast. And you all dumped all over it.
Muriel's Wedding? They remade that?
The Wolfman.
Oh, yeah.
How is it you were never even close?
I don't know. That one had some pretty hairy women in it.
Fair enough. But no, we had Benicio del Toro. We had Anthony Hopkins. And we had a great movie. And everybody was crying and whining and moaning. And, it's too long. It was boring. I'm sorry that some of us actually don't want a CGI fest. We want a story told to us.
Yeah. And then CGI. After story.
CGI is nice sometimes. But
It tastes so good.
You're thinking of MSG.
Oh, yeah. Oh, right. CGI is that thing they use to, check if a woman's pregnant. That's weird.
CGI is computer-generated images. You idiot.
Then how do you know if she's pregnant?
But still, they put some CGI in the movie, of course. It was modern. They wanted to update it. But they decided to focus more on the storytelling of the movie. And what did they get in return? A bunch of people crapping on it because it's not CGI wall to wall. It's not a bunch of explosions and stuff. God, people, have we really gotten to the point that we have forgotten how to sit back and enjoy a good movie?
Even if it's, not good, just enjoy it. Let it entertain you. Vegetate. Let your mind go.
But the Wolfman was good.
Well, of course it was. I'm just saying. Escape reality.
Like, it took the classic Wolfman, but it did its own spin on it, where it turned out Anthony Hopkins was the villain. Instead of his father being the one that's trying to help him, he's the one trying to kill him.
Dude, his father was the hero in that movie. What's wrong with you?
What are you talking about? His father was the villain. He was the wolf that bit him.
I know. He's trying to make his son awesome, and he couldn't even show any appreciation.
It had cool moments like that scene where he's strapped in the asylum and telling everybody, let me go or I'm going to kill all of you.
Yeah.
It was awesome. Awesome movie.
How dare you?
How dare you?
How dare you and you and you and you too. I got all of you.
For the third monster, how dare you?
That's number 3.
Another Wolfman story. One from a long time ago. That, funny enough, I was a kid when this movie came out, and I didn't even hear about this movie until years later, when I was an adult. Don't guess.
I'll get it right, I swear to God. Wolf, starring Jack Nicholson.
Holy crap! He did get it right.
I'm sorry, man. I meant to get it right.
You did get it right.
Sorry.
Let's move on. Yes, Wolf, starring Jack Nicholson, Michelle Pfeiffer, and James Spader.
I meant to do that after Pfeiffer, I swear.
It's okay, James Spader.
Don't.
It's okay if you want to crash into him.
Shut up, man. He was great in Weekend at Bernie's.
He was also great in the movie Wolf. I mean, this movie apparently tanked. Didn't get the play it deserved. And like I said, I didn't even hear about this movie until over 10 years after it had come out.
And the messed up thing is I owned a VHS copy that whole time. He just didn't care.
You never told me. But still, I remember hearing about it and I'm like, wait a second, a Wolfman movie with Jack Nicholson? Why haven't you taken my money yet?
Shut up and take our money.
So I went and found Wolf, watched Wolf, and it was fantastic. It was everything you had hoped it would be. It was Jack Nicholson turning into a freaking werewolf.
And biting James Spader.
And eventually fighting James Spader.
I swear I'm not into him.
And sure, Michelle Pfeiffer was there too.
Yeah.
I mean, it was during her good days. This came out sometime around Batman Returns.
She was good in that.
I'm not going to deny that one. But how did this movie tank? This movie had everything you could want. It had a great story. For its time, had great effects. And again, had a fantastic cast. Like any movie that has Jack Nicholson and James Spader is going to get my view.
How dare you?
James Spader!
Stop it! Move on!
How dare you bash Wolf? It was so great. It was a classic. And another thing that's irritating me is this is another one of those movies that didn't get appreciated in its time, didn't get any play in its own time. And then I find out about it. I'm like, oh, wow, I found a gem. I love it. And then in the last year or two, suddenly everybody's like, you know, that was such a great movie. Why didn't you like it in the beginning?
Hipsters.
Seriously, why couldn't you like it when it was first coming out? And that way maybe I would have heard about it and watched it. How dare you?
I will not do the time warp with any of you.
James Spader.
Stop it!
The last monster movie, how dare you? This one is really, really personal to me. This is not only one of my favorite monster movies, this is just one of my favorite movies, period.
Dude, I told you I like Mac and Me, but it's not a monster movie.
Just don't acknowledge him. No. A movie that, this time I did see it around the time it came out.
Blessed be.
Even though, I will admit, at first I didn't want to see it, didn't think it was going to be my kind of thing. Decided to check it out anyway. Yes, because he told me to. But somehow this movie didn't do very well, and it makes no sense whatsoever. Mary Shelley's Frankenstein. First of all, the cast.
De Niro.
Yes, Frankenstein's monster is played by Robert De Niro, of all people.
The sheer curiosity should have had butts in those seats.
That's actually what got me to watch it, was I was like, really? They're going to have him be the monster?
Let me put it this way. If they remade Jaws and cast him as the shark, you'd go see it. De Niro as a shark? Really?
But I kind of figured that. I was like, you know, we had the stereotypical De Niro thing of like, you talking to me? You must be talking to me. So I was like, no way he's going to play the monster. And if he does, he's probably going to play him stupid. No, he played him so perfectly.
Did you put me together?
No, that's not what we got.
Oh, we got an amazing performance.
Yeah, something that showed Robert De Niro's range. Not to mention the rest of the cast. It had John Cleese in the movie. It had Helena Bonham Carter.
Oh.
It had Kenneth Branagh.
Boo. I'm sorry, I'm still mad. He had Emma Thompson. Have you seen her lately? Even for her age, I want a woman that looks that good at that age.
Still, had this great cast in this classic story, and telling the story more along the lines of the book. Don't get me wrong, I like the original Frankenstein movies, Boris Karloff. But this one felt more real. Felt realistic, felt like something that could really happen.
It had heart.
It did. And it showed the dynamic of the monster not being really the monster, but rather Victor Frankenstein.
He was the victim. A Victor. Victor's victim. Villainous Victor's victim. Vilified. And gentrified. Yeah.
I'm actually a little impressed there. It was a tragic story of a man who wants to create life, creates it, instantly regrets it, and abandons it. And this poor thing is supposed to what?
They made a movie about Dad?
But this poor monster is supposed to what? Just carry on? And even then, he's a monster, but he's not really a villain. He's like a child. He's got rage and love in him, and he doesn't know what to do with it. He doesn't know balance. And again, Helena Bonham Carter is in it. She nails every movie she's ever done.
Yeah.
The most obscure characters.
She made me want to fall in love with an ape woman. Ew. And, yeah.
See, that was a good example. Even though that movie sucked, she was good in it. You liked the Planet of the Apes remake?
How dare you? We're how daring this, but I will get you. We will talk about this again.
Oh, we will.
Yes, we will! Please don't judge me by the way I just did that.
But yeah, it's a great story. And again, this is what gets me. The biggest complaint about this movie from people who didn't like it was that it was too long. Do you people have somewhere to be? You know?
I have this movie in the sweetest way possible. A double Blu-ray set of that movie and its perfect predecessor, Dracula.
Ooh, my nipples just got hard thinking about that.
De Niro and Oldman. Carter and Ryder. Strong couple.
But still, I hate the complaint of when a movie's too long. I'm sorry sometimes some directors want to take some time and tell you a story properly.
Actually, lately they want movies to be longer, but back then, no.
Yeah, back then, if it was more than an hour and 30 minutes, they were like, I ain't got time for this.
Ain't nobody got time for this.
No, you're sitting down, you're watching a movie, sit down and watch the movie. And just take it in. Again, this is one of Robert De Niro's best performances.
So how dare all of you for judging it?
So therefore, Renfield, the Wolfman, Wolf, Mary Shelley's Frankenstein. For those of you who are the reason that these movies are not remembered as the classics that they should be, how dare you! So there you have it. That's our How Dare You videos. Hope you guys enjoyed it. And if you did, make sure to hit like and subscribe. Hit the little bell so you get notifications from when we post new videos, and leave a comment. Tell us if you agree with our movies that we've just how dared. Tell us if you don't agree, so I can tell you straight up how dare you. Love you guys.